Hello everyone, you're welcome to Yeti's recipe once again. For today we are preparing Banga soup, which is also known as the palm soup. The ingredients we'll be using today will be the palm soup base, which is of 780 grams. We'll be using the medium-sized red onions, 3 I reckon. Also we'll be using the scent leaves, Scottish bonnet, I reckon 6 or 7, and also 20 to 30 grams of ginger, 6 cloves of garlic, beef stock of 36 grams, and black salt. The black salt is needed for this because of its healthy reasons. Also, we're going to be using goat meat, turkey, shaki, which is also known as tripe, and also the stock fish cod. So we're about to start blending all these mixed ingredients here. So in the blending jug we have the red onions, the Scottish bonnet, the ginger, the garlic, and also the beef stock. We're blending all the ingredients I said earlier on and make sure it comes out smooth. Time and make sure that everything is well blended. It's just to have a very smooth texture because of the palm based soup, which comes out smooth also. Now we'll start cooking the meat. We have to put all the meat in the pot. This needs to be spread out evenly. And now we'll pour in the mixtures of the ingredients. Make sure it goes round. We're not adding any water to this, we are just using the ingredient that was blended. You need to make sure this is on low heat. And the reason why this is done is just to make sure the meat cooks slowly until you get it to the actual texture you want it. On Yeti's recipe, we'll be cooking our meat to well done today. So you can cook it to any texture you want it, medium rare. But as I said earlier on Yeti's recipe, for this recipe we will be cooking our meat to well done. Now the beef is cooked to expectation. As you can see, the stock bubbling, lovely steam coming out of it. It's got a very lovely smell. So the next thing to do now is to add the palm soup base into the meat stock and also the beef. So that's what we'll be doing now. Remember, we're using 780 grams of the palm soup base. We're still cooking this at a very low heat. And just to let you know at the same time that we actually added some of the black salt into this. Do not increase the heating. Keep it as low as possible. Give it a good stir. The more reason why we are doing all this on low heat is just to make sure that none of this catches. If you cook yours at a very high heat, it might end up sticking to the bottom of the saucepan. Keep stirring, give it a good stir, just to make sure the whole palm soup base is all dissolved in the midst. Then we add the stock fish cod. The stock fish cod comes in a very dry form, so we actually have to soak the stock fish cod in the water overnight. Roughly I would say between 6 to 12 hours. depending on how you want the texture to be. But the longer you soak the stockfish cod, the softer it gets. It's more easier for you to bite and chew. After cooking this for 2 to 3 minutes, we will be adding the scent leaves into this. The more reason why we're adding the scent leaves is just to give it a very unique taste and also a delightful and sweet aroma. There are some good importance of using scent leaves also. If you know you've got some heart issues, you can always make sure that everything you cook, you put scent leaves inside. There are other options also of using veg. We have the bitter leaf too. So you can decide to put bitter leaf in your banga soup. Just make sure you keep stirring. The total time of cooking this banga soup will take 30 minutes. But you can still work out your own timing based on how you want it.
Guys, the banga soup is ready. I'm going to have a taste of it. It tastes nice. The scent leaf inside the banga soup, it gave it flavor. It make it unique. Please like, share my YouTube channel. God bless you.